All right, so I guess step one is the finger picking. First of all, we're tuned to D standard, which is just the regular E standard, but dropped down a whole step. It's set to D, G, C, F, A, and D. The pick pattern itself, we're only playing strings 6, 4, 3, and 2. The pick pattern itself is going to be, you're going to pluck 6 and 3 at the same time, and then immediately hit the 6th string again, like that. I use my thumb and index finger for that, and then the next 3 strings we hit are with our middle, then index, then thumb, and that's going to be strings 2, 3, and 4. So like that. 2, 3, 4. So it sounds all together like this. And that works with all the chords in the song. Pretty easy. So now we're going to go over our chord progression. We've already gone through the pick pattern. It's going to remain the same pretty much through the entire song. There are only really 3 chord fingerings you need to know, and they're just going to slide up and down the neck. The way I'm going to notate it is what fret our bass string is on, so what fret we're playing on our low E string, and then whether it's major or minor. So our major fingering is going to be whatever our bass note is. So if, for instance, in this case, it's our 3rd fret. Up here on the 3rd string, we're going to play 1 fret above where our bass note is. So in this case, we're on our 3rd fret for our bass note. We're going to be on our 4th fret up here on our 3rd string. We're going to call that our major 3rd, right? The other 2 strings you're playing, which are strings 4 and 2, are going to remain open. So make sure you're not accidentally holding those or pressing those as you're playing. Those need to remain open. Same goes for up here on the major 8. The 8 major is going to be on the 8th fret, and it's going to be our major fingering. Then there's our minor, which our minor is actually a little bit easier because it's on the same fret. It's not 1 fret above down here on our 3rd, it's our minor 3rd, so it's on the same fret as our bass note. In this case, our 5 minor is going to be on the 5th fret for our bass note, and also on the 5th fret up here on our 3rd string. Same with our 7 minor. Same with our 2 minor. You may notice I'm using a different finger for that one. Between minor and major, I like to switch between using my index finger and my middle finger on the bass notes, just because it's a little bit easier when we're playing this way, and then to get on the same fret rather than trying to stick my fingers together like this and twist my hand all weird and get my middle finger out of the way. I just throw my middle finger in there, and that plays my bass note. My ring finger stays on that 3rd string the whole time. There's a reason for that too, because we're going to be doing some slide parts at some point in the verses where we slide down, and that really helps. And then also in the end of the verses, we do this little, so that makes it easier to switch between those as well. So we've got our, so we can switch pretty quickly between those. This brings me to my 3rd chord that we need to know. So we've got our major, it's 1 fret above our bass note fret. And then we've got our minor, which is on the same fret as our bass note fret. Then we have our open minor. Our open minor is just going to be on the 4th string. We're holding down the 2nd fret. Everything else is open. I'll go ahead and play through the song. I'll leave annotations up here that are saying which chord I'm playing, and you can follow along. There are find I've been weeping. It has been ages since I've cried while awake. Centuries wear on the heart, they wrote it away. I've been trying to recall